Alright guys, so we have several bits of Bethesda related information today. I talked recently about how I'm going to slow down with gaming related videos, but when there's something to talk about, we're going to talk about it. We have a few things to talk about regarding Elder Scrolls 6, something kind of small for Starfield, and nothing really super major for Elder Scrolls 6, and a few things for Elder Scrolls Blades. So let's get into it. So in case you're not aware, Bethesda is currently doing Bethesda Game Days during PAX East 2019, and I'd actually forgot about this. I forgot that it was starting yesterday. For some reason I thought it was a Saturday-Sunday event, not a Friday-Saturday event. I don't recall ever getting any notifications on my phone, because of course I get notifications from Bethesda's like Twitter accounts and their YouTube, Twitch, etc., and I don't recall anything ever like popping on my phone like, hey, live stream or whatever the case. So I just kind of all around missed everything yesterday, but I of course know the gist of what happened. So first up, Bethesda confirmed that Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield will not be at E3 this year, which isn't really surprising. We've talked recently in some videos about the possibility of Starfield being at E3, but never outright said that that was going to happen. And it's not really surprising in the slightest because they just kind of teased the games last year, and they said last year, Todd Howard said last year, that the games were pretty far out. So it isn't surprising that they wouldn't even talk about them this year. Next up, we learned going forward, Bethesda wants to start using photorealistic graphics with their games. We've seen this in a short little clip during their 25th anniversary celebration for the Elder Scrolls series, which I'll play really quickly.
We're building the technology now that is going to fuel our future games.
We're using photogrammetry to scan in all these real-world assets and push our future tech for games to levels we have not done before.
For me, this is pretty great because when it comes to Bethesda game studios, they've never really been on the graphic side of things. They more focus on like the explorable world, quest lines, whatever the case. Like they don't really try to push the boundaries with their graphics, but the photorealistic graphics is pretty interesting. We see that they're like, you know, taking a picture of like this rocky area and then like putting it into a video game. We don't know for sure if that video game is Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield or something else. They don't actually say. But in this very same clip, we actually do get to see our very first character within Elder Scrolls 6. It's an NPC. It's going to be Skyrim Grandma. I don't know if you guys know who that is or not. It's like this 80-plus-year-old woman that's been playing Skyrim for a very long time now. There's a petition a lot of people put out there for her to be put into Elder Scrolls 6. It got like 45,000 signatures. I think it's still rising as I'm making the video. And they decided to finally put her in the game.
With the encouragement of the fans, we're even immortalizing Skyrim Grandma using that technology.
This means a lot to me because I would be extremely happy to know that somebody else was playing with my character in a future Elder Scrolls game.
So this is pretty cool. It's not super groundbreaking information, but it's just kind of interesting to get our first look at what a character is going to be like in Elder Scrolls 6. And she looks super realistic. Like, it looks exactly like her, but a video game character. At the very least, in case for some reason Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 suck, at least they might look good. On to Elder Scrolls Blades, and sadly it's not really good news. We've learned here recently because the like beta or whatever it's called, the early access, has finally come out for Elder Scrolls Blades. People are able to download it and play it on their phones. Sadly, I did not sign up for this. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. And there's actually like some pay-to-win shit within Elder Scrolls Blades, which isn't surprising. It is a mobile game. A lot of mobile games have pay-to-win. But what it is like at the end of dungeons, you'll find chests that could be like gold, like regular gold chests, like legendary chests, elder chests, stuff like that. And they each have their own amount of time. Like, you activate the chest to open it. It'll take a certain amount of time to open. But you can open up these chests earlier by using gems, which is something you're going to spend your actual money on. You can probably earn gems in-game. Usually you can with these type of games. But this is what most of your money is going to be spent on if you're spending money, is on gems, so you can just do things faster. And these chests actually have good stuff in them, which is where that pay-to-win model comes from. Because you're probably going to get, I don't know if good stuff for crafting or building up the towns, and probably good weapons and armor. And they're decently pricey because the 250 gems to open that golden chest, that's going to be about $5. So it's going to cost you around $5 just to open that golden chest early, which is absolutely absurd, obviously. And the elder chest is going to be around $10, and that legendary chest is going to be around like $30. So these are very, very expensive microtransactions. Now, as I mentioned previously, this isn't surprising or shocking. It is a mobile game. Mobile games have usually pricey microtransactions and some sort of pay-to-win model. But it is still just disappointing, man. Now, I have no idea exactly the wait times on these chests whenever you want to open them. Another game that does this is Clash Royale. It's the only mobile game that I ever play. It's literally the only mobile game that's installed on my phone right now. And they have, like, the max it is for any one chest is a single day. Just one day, 24 hours to open one chest. So as long as, like, this game doesn't exceed that, I don't see it as a problem. And you won't really need to ever spend money on it. But it just kind of depends on what the times are. Anyways, my dudes, that's pretty much the video. There's probably other little bits of information that I've missed. Again, I did not watch the actual live stream, and it's like 6 hours long, so I don't really want to go sit through and watch all of that. So if there's other things that I come across that they might have announced yesterday, I'll try to put into another video. And of course, today, as you guys are watching this, you're going to be holding the second day of Bethesda Game Days. So this time I'm going to try to watch the live stream and try to catch anything that's interesting and worth talking about. So as always, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @TheDashingDavid, and my Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me a smile, give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit acting like a baby, or at least less like